Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Alessandro, he's had a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and
chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckham with the terrific header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Beckham. Madrid finding their passes. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Over to the left. Now that's well seen too. Cafu. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. Adams. Now Costa Curta. Rodri. Nicely shaped ball. Messi. And he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Mbappe. An uncompromising challenge. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Van Nistelrooy! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. Ball played for Mendieta. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Beckham. Oh, red. Nice interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Beckham, played out to the left flank. Applies the finish! pass is intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Totti. Beckham. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Mbappe chasing after it. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mendieta, nicely spread. Back into the middle. Shoots! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That pass isn't the best. And Beckham! It's hit the upright. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Shapes to shoot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Mbappe might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Out towards the flank. Always onto this. Totti has it in a wide position. Header! It's anyone's ball now. Played through into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. And that could set him on his way. Not the most accurate pass. And he's gone backward here. Adams.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Beckham. That has been cut short. Rodri. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Beckham. And he plays one through. Costa Curta gets... And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good read, needed to be. Rodri. Cafu. Hernandez. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Quick look, then... Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Great defending, strong and determined.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
In one small chance! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played back in. That's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Upamecano makes the interception. Oh, super find.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Adams calmly anticipates. He's a sharp little ball here. Yeah, he's had it taken off him. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nice looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, he's been caught now. Mbappe! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Mbappe clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Knocks it into space. Adams deals with that comfortably. And the shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Van der Vaart. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the header! Oh, it's hit the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He won't be happy with that one. And they're back on the ball again. Nice bit of trickery. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking to play him in. It's Totti! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. The ball goes in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Mendieta. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away. Oh, good-looking ball. A probing pass. And the through ball. It's a threatening ball. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Mendieta, ball's played through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
As you can see, we've already started here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. There's a sharp little ball here. A probing pass.
Nicely worked.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cross to the back post. And that has been clubbed away. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder.
Mbappe!
Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. Delivery from him. Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
That's a decent ball. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Haaland. Shot at goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shot, surely!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's through here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's picked out the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Haaland. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Conte. And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Upamecano cuts it out. Now it's Bebeto. Looking to play him in. But that has been slung wide. Here it is. There's the header! They've scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid have... And Van Nistelrooy! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. But they've got it again. Adams. He's in a great position here. He won't be happy with that one. Totti.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
Takes a shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
En el minuto 32.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new... Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Knocks it into space. Now he's got space here. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Totti. Great ball and he's in here. Looking for options for movement. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's hoisted clear. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Cafu threads one in. Now it's Palmer. Conte. Totti. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now he's off and running. Oh, easy pickings there. It's gone out for a throw-in. No, that's been intercepted.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serves up across. Tries to get it clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Thinks one through. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Pero seguro que nos acabamos llevando la victoria.
The second half then, just getting going. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played into space out wide. Rodri with the clearance. And the volley. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rodri is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their second corner now. Aimed in towards the centre. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Played with finesse. And he was quick to react. That is Conte. Now it's Bebeto. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. Header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Madrid have it back and can go again.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he opts to go forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He gets big, and yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that's an excellent interception. And this is... And a chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So all square and not for the first time.
You've got...
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Now it's Totti. He's in a good... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
5.
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
It's Snyder! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, Red, nice interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to play it through. That's a cute ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance! They've scored! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Palmer is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Palmer. And this is Hullet. Adams cuts out the pass. Rodri.
4 minutos de descuento.
Schneider. Cafu. That's a little off target. They really do have to make something of this. That has been cut short. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now, can they get him away? Palmer in acres of space out wide. And that is that. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here.
That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Now he's got space here. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van der Vaart gets into a good position. Rodri gets rid without sophistication.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Adams. And it's Totti. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice looking ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement.
A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much.
Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
He's a sharp little ball here. The cross. Great vision. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Palmer looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Spread out to the left, aims beyond the defence, and it's made its way to it. Chance for a shot! In he goes again. He's delivered all right. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the shot! That's another chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good ball, good take. Time and again they are repelled. And a chance! Well, that pass isn't the best.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Big chance! It's in! And again they hit the the front. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now there's the shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Threads one. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe. Pass is just off target.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta, and he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van der Vaart, oh, nicely intercepted. Cafu, Palmer. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And this is Totti. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting! And they're at it again in double quick time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And now he has two.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now, that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. Totti has got himself a free kick. Madrid have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Now it's Palmer. And it's half-time here.
Los nuestros van por delante y es hora de que disfruten de un merecido descanso. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será
Here we go
sustituido
again.
por el dorsal 8.
Madrid
Cambio de
changed their
jugadores.
lineup for the second half. A reaction note. And pull it! He's kept it out just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho spots it and intercepts. That's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Totti. No, he's not getting past him there. He can run onto that. Can he finish? It's fallen loose again. And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do.
Takes a shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Shifted it to the flank, crossed into the box. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to pass it through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
No, that's been intercepted. Has a real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Palmer, looking understandably energised after his goal. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chance! No mistake!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. That is good alertness. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. Hernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through here. And this is Lewandowski. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him. But
Lewandowski! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
23.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And he was quick to react. Played out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. Cafu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hazard. And the shot! Kane. And it's Hazard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he's there to belt it away. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Look at the space here. Cafu. Bebeto. Cafu. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Kane. Decent chance! No, it's wide. Pinches it off him. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So what can they make of this? He's looking wide. Adams could move up a gear here. And this is Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass somewhat off target. That's that, the end. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Here comes the cross. Adams cuts it out. That is good alertness. And that's gone loose. Rodri cuts out the pass. Van Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball. It's a nicely shaped ball. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all round.
No foul, says the referee.
And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Wilshere.
Beckham, a probing pass, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi, Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Caught offside that time. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Van der Vaart. Messi.
Good read, needed to be.
And he can clear it away. Looking for a runner. That has not gone well. Schneider. Madrid still without a single shot on target.
Mbappe!
Oh, he's been caught.
Shot, surely! Hernandez gets rid without sophistication.
And he's forced to go back.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Beckham. Distributed tidily. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Van Nistelrooy. Lewandowski.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
And this is Totti.
That's a cute ball. That pass isn't the best. Adams. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to...
Chance! He scored!
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Marcó en el minuto 27.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Serginho calmly anticipates. Beckham. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's come to nothing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those...
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Hernandez is there. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. Oh, easy pickings there. Always onto this. Great ball. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schneider. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Totti. Wilshere gets across to intercept that. And this is Totti. He is through here. Pullet, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely, now then. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And Holland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Pulls it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Se acabó el primer tiempo. Confiemos en que nos vaya igual de bien en el segundo.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cafu, and it's Totti. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider. Van der Vaart. That is ended up in no man's land. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Lewandowski, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Totti. Tries to play it through, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are... cruising away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Shapes to shoot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. That is a brilliant interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van der Vaart. Played into space. Nice interception, well timed. And they've got rid. Beckham plays a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Gets a good foot in there. Look at the space. Shot at goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
It's become a case of men against boys. Cafu. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's found support out wide. Corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Nicely spread. And this is Beckham. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And he's intervened well there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappe. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now, can they get him away?
Cleared without complication.
Ball's gone out of play. Time and again they are repelled. That has not gone well. Beckham, and it's Totti. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. Van der Vaart, and he's worked it through. And this is Hazard. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
And it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hullet. Van der Vaart moves wide and looking to get onto this. Hernandez. Played out towards the right wing. Out of play for a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16 será reemplazado por...
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pinches it off him. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Adams deals with that comfortably. Crunching tackle. He's going for goal! He scores! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper...
And that's it. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, good spread. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. Good ball, good take. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get rid.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had a decent chance! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Hullet. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Van der Vaart.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Palmer. Palmer has been caught there, it's a foul.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Climbs up big! And he's following up! And again! And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Adams cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now it's Beckham. And this is Totti. Oh, he's had a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rodri. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Upamecano makes the interception. Azar. Beckham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Beckham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not... That's rather hopeful! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to...
Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
This looks promising. Beckham with chance! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Floated through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played in. Bullish header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Looking for options for movement. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's an imaginative pass. Adams. And it's Hernandez. Palmer. Wilshere concedes a free kick for that. Hernandez. Now it's Palmer. And the finish! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that has not gone well. Costa Curta. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. That's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. And there's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Los nuestros van por delante y es hora de que disfruten de un merecido descanso. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será
Here we go again, then.
el dorsal 8.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. And that's definitely not his best. Well, that looks a decent ball. This might spell danger. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a shade optimistic. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Palmer, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked beat.
Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Adams did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
No, it's come to nothing. Cafu. Rodri. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a searching pass, and he's worked it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper is right behind it.
Bullet will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Rodri calmly anticipates. Cafu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the shot! Alexander-Arnold pokes it out wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van der Vaart looking to run onto it. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Lewandowski. And he's cut it out. And the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 5.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
El dorsal 23.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Serán sustituidos por
Van der
el
Vaart,
dorsal 13.
he's away.
Snake.
Great chance! He's scored! They're back within reach! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that pass isn't the best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Really well taken goal. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. And the pass is intercepted. That's a shooting chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Adams. Bebeto. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's played it back. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. He's there and gets it away. And this is Totti. He's picked his way through. He's going all the way. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Some excellent tackling here, and it's Asa! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that pass just didn't quite work. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van der Vaart receives it in a wide position. That's the keeper's ball. And this is Totti. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So nearly the perfect ball. Van der Vaart. Well, that pass isn't the best. Adams. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto has got himself a free kick. He's in a great position here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, no joy this time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all...